Hi everyone, it's Naomi. Welcome to your yoga practice for today. Today I want to share with you a yoga practice that you can do to work your hamstrings in a really quick but very efficient way that also won't overheat you, because if you have hamstrings that are on the tighter end of the spectrum, it might kind of wear you out a little bit to work your hamstrings. It might kind of make you cranky. It might even make you sweat. So this practice is actually intended to help you keep your cool, especially if you're doing it in the summer months. I'm recording it the summer months right now, so it's kind of warm and sticky outside. So if you don't really want to overheat on your yoga mat, but you do want to give your hamstrings a little extra attention, then this baby's for you. You might need some blocks if your hammies are a little bit on the tighter side, but you can also use water bottles, you can use books to bring the floor to you, whatever you need so that you aren't feeling stressed out or where you actually feel like you can stretch your legs straight. So all that said, coming up to stand, please take a nice wide stance on your mat. Okay. And fold forward carefully. So as you fold forward, try not to lock your knees back. Don't shove them back in the back plane of your body. In fact, press your shins forward as you fold. That'll help you actually work your hamstrings a little bit more. And what you'll find is if your legs are really wide apart and your hamstrings and your hips are a bit more open, your head might touch the floor easily. If it does, wiggle your feet in just a little bit until it doesn't touch. And then lift your hands off the floor and hold on to your elbows. Now, if your elbows, like mine, already touch the floor or touch your mat, wiggle your feet in a little bit more. Give your legs a squeeze, so engage your legs, heel to heel, shin to shin. Lift your belly up just a little bit, and then settle more towards the earth. And as you do, gravity is probably starting to help you out. Focus on your exhales. And also notice which leg is bearing more of your weight. So for me, that's my left leg. I feel it more on my left leg, so I'm going to shift a bit more to my right. Might be different for you. And if your forearms come to touch the floor again, just heel toe them in a tiny bit until your forearms lift a bit away from the floor. And even if your forearms don't really touch the floor, you can still walk in just a little bit each time we do this. And again, squeeze your heels inward towards one another, so firm up your inner thighs. Hamstrings, lift through your belly so your pelvis tilts a bit more forward. And as you exhale, settle a little bit more towards the earth. And you might discover that once again, your forearms graze the floor, touch the floor. In which case, heel toe your feet in just a little bit more. Work your legs, dig in with your heels, lift through your belly. And let your exhale support you. Again, keep from hyperextending your knees, so don't lock them out. Press through the balls of your feet while keeping your heels grounded and anchored. One more full breath in here. Full breath out. Your legs might be a little bit on fire right now. I know I said this would be a cooling practice, but mine are a little bit on fire. Okay, and then release your hands, come up onto your fingertips. Just take a little break from the hang. Walk your left hand to the center of your mat, the center of your legs really. Right hand to your hip, roll your shoulder back. And if it feels good in your shoulder, extend your right arm up. If it doesn't, keep your hand at your hip. And my right shoulder is sometimes a little tweaky, so I'm going to keep my hand at my hip right now. It's just going to give me a bit more stability. My shoulder's happier that way. If your shoulder feels good when you extend your arm up, go ahead and do it. Then lower your right hand to the center of your mat. Left hand to your hip. You give your legs that same squeeze. Roll your left shoulder back. Extend your left arm up. The same thing. Keep your weight evenly between your two legs. Take a full breath in. Full breath out. Lower your left hand down. And then keeping your legs straight, keeping them as close as they are, turn towards your right leg. Turn your left foot in. Turn your right foot out. come up onto your tiptoes and shift your weight forward into your right leg. So you're way up onto the tiptoes of your left foot. And press down and out through your right foot. So take a full breath in here. Exhale all the way down through your right leg. And then slowly, on your next exhale, start to reach your left heel towards the floor. And it might not come all the way down. Mine is actually hovering a little bit away from the floor. I know it might look like it's all the way down, but it's not. It's close, but not quite. And then again, inhale, shift forward, and you might come up even higher onto your tiptoes. So I am literally on the tippiest tiptoe of my right big toe. Don't lock your knee here either. Press down and out through your right foot. And this is where you might need blocks underneath your hands. So if you're having trouble getting your hands to the floor, use blocks so that you can really work your hamstrings. You can even bend your knee a little bit if you need to. But shift all of your weight into your right leg, and then as you exhale, lower your heel towards the floor. And it might come all the way down this time. Mine did, but it might not. It might still be hovering a little bit. That's okay. And then one more time. Lift way, way, way up. You might even roll over your toes. So really all of the weight is in your right leg and a little bit in your hands. You press into the ground with your right foot, lift up through your belly, and twist over your legs. You're really moving all of your torso, all of your weight over your right leg. Take a full breath in. And as you exhale, roll back over your toes if you rolled onto the top of your foot, and exhale your heel towards the floor. And fold it. Whoa. Hello, hamstrings. You take a full breath in, keep extending through your left leg, full breath out. And then keeping your legs straight if you can, walk through center. You can grab your blocks if you need them, because you're going to turn your right foot all the way in, your left foot all the way out. Okay, same thing here. Lift up onto your tiptoes, shift your weight forward into your left foot. And you can just be on the ball of your foot here. All of your toes are still on the ground. Your heel is lifted. Your arch is lifted. Your arch is maybe always lifted if you have high arches. If you don't, new experience, welcome. Okay, but press down and out through your left foot. And as you do that, that's actually going to help you turn your belly more over your left leg. Take a full breath in. As you exhale, start to lower your right heel towards the floor. And again, it might not come all the way down. It might hover. That's okay. And mine is hovering a little. And again, this might be the spot where you need blocks, right, to bring the floor to you so that you're not working quite as hard and trying to get to the floor. So you go on either side of your left foot. And again, inhale. Come way up onto your tiptoes. So right now, I'm just, the only toes that are in contact with the floor are my big toe and my second toe, because that second toe is long. Okay. Squeeze your legs towards one another, lift through your belly and push down and out through your left leg. And as you exhale, slowly lower your right heel towards the floor again. And your toes will point a little bit out, so they're not all the way forward. Okay, a little bit out. And as you press through your right leg, so extend through your right leg, press out through your left foot. So you're extending out from the center. One more of these. Inhale, lift up. So I'm rolling over the top of my foot, so I'm not even bearing any weight through my right leg. All of the weight is in my left leg. And I'm even pressing out, down through my leg, down through my shin, down into my foot as I lift through my belly and move over my left leg a little bit more. Okay, again, you could be up on blocks here if you want a little bit more lift and if you need more space. And on an exhale, oh yeah, reach back and down. You might be able to fold a bit more deeply over your left leg. You might still want those blocks. Fold, full breath in. Full breath out. Okay, now turn your left foot in. Feet parallel again. And you can take them a little bit wider if you need to, if you want a little bit more space. If you need to give your hips a little bit of a shimmy. Shimmy those hips. It's a long time to work your straight legs. But take your left hand now and take it across. Okay, across. All the way to the outside of your right foot. So not onto your shin, you're not holding your shin, reach across. Now pull your right leg in. If you need to, you can wiggle your feet closer again. Okay? But pull your right hip in and extend your right arm up. Or keep it at your hip. So this time my right arm actually does feel okay reaching up towards the ceiling, because that will happen. The more you warm up your body, the happier your body will be to move. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lower your right hand down and take it all the way across your left leg. Now again, this might be that moment where you're like, oh, it doesn't come to the ground. There's a block. Right, to bring the ground to me. So all the way across, squeeze your left leg and start to twist your belly a little bit more to the left, and maybe extend your left arm all the way up, maybe hand to hip. Full breath in. It's a lot of work for your outer shin right now. Full breath out. You lower your left hand back down, and this time, I'm going to take the block with me just so in case you need it, but turn right foot out, left foot in, like it was before. You know, just to sort of get you there with a little bit more ease, come up onto your tiptoes like you did before. And then take your left hand and cross it over your right leg. Now, it's going to be a little precarious, so you can keep your right hand on the floor for now if you need to. Squeeze your legs towards one another, and as you exhale, start to reach your left heel all the way back down. So your left hand is on the outside of your shin. If you need height, hand up on the block. Otherwise, left hand is on the floor and squeeze in, shin to forearm, forearm to shin. Right hand to your hip, extend down through your left leg, out through your right, and maybe reach your right arm up. Full breath in here. Oh, exhale, lower your right hand down and just fold over your right leg. Full breath in. Full breath out. You should be getting a good calf stretch too. Walk back through center. Turn your right foot in, all the way in. Left foot all the way out. And come way up onto your tiptoes. So just like you did before, you're up on the ball of your right foot. Cross your right arm over your left leg. Left hand can either be at your hip to start or keep it on the floor for balance. But as you exhale, slowly start to lower your right heel down. Left hand to your hip. Give your legs a squeeze. Extend your left arm up. Now, anchor back to your right leg. Press out to the ball of your left foot and twist. Full breath in. Full breath out. Lower your left hand down. Walk back to center. Turn your feet forward to that long edge of your mat again. And fold. And then, just for fun, lift your elbows up away from the ground. Wiggle your feet in a little bit closer. You might notice that you can fold a little bit more deeply into this active forward bend. It's not passive. Active forward bend. After doing all that hamstring work. See how close you can get in. It's pretty close. And then release your arms. Full breath in. Full breath out. Bring your hands to your hips. Adjust your clothes if you need to. Root down through your legs. Come all the way up to stand. All right. How do your hammies feel? Hamstrings. How are they feeling? Probably a little bit worked, because that was a lot of work for your hamstrings, but also probably really good, really long. Okay, so all of that engagement in while you extend out, super good for keeping your hamstrings healthy so that you feel long and tall in your body, so that you feel steady in your body, and all without breaking too much of a sweat, hopefully, so that you stay cool as a cucumber while working one of the more intense muscle groups to work in your entire body, in my humble opinion. So, hope you had a good time. I hope your hamstrings had a good time too. Thanks for hanging out with me on my mat. It's always fun for me. And if you have a good time doing this too, please subscribe so that you can get videos like this delivered to your inbox for free every single week on Monday morning. Just hit that button on the bottom right of this video so that you can get more access more regularly to yoga with me. And if you liked this, if you liked doing yoga that kind of cools you off, that gives you a little bit more access to feeling less overheated in your body, check out the link in the description of this video, and you will see a link to a few practices that you can do to keep yourself cool as a cucumber, really excellent self-care tips, so that you are surviving the summer without feeling completely burned out and depleted. So if you want to take a little look at that, click on the link below. It's totally free. It's yours as a gift from me to you, since your hamstrings are probably a little bit fried and you need something else to take care of you now. So as always, thanks for being here. I hope you had a great time, and I look forward to seeing you again and your hamstrings again on the mat really soon. Bye.